decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Looney. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's good on the putback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Utah leading by 11. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. The Jazz have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Kessler. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. George, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Moody with it, picked up by Markkanen. Moody, good.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Now here's Markkanen. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. Butler against Markkanen. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green. Oh, look at Green. Get his inside.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense out of the pick and roll.
Here's Sexton. That one's good for 2. Sexton's got 21.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Gets a hand on it. Kessler with a rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
George against Curry. Kessler down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Warriors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Right side Moody. And stolen by Markkanen. 3-on-3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Jazz lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's Curry. Here's the 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Now Clarkson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
We hope to see you again soon.
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Yay Gaming, and one tip I'll go.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with him.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely stretch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Butler missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. The coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Devin?
Thank you, David. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Shoots. Here's Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Butler does the things on offense, but it's the dirty work, the loose balls, the extra possessions that he gives you on D. That's special.
Dunn attacking. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one is no good. Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now, and any given year, anyone can win.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
The Warriors making a switch here. And so Powell nails both of them. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry finds Moody. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. The Clippers in the lead. The pass to Zubac. Got it. Good job in the low post.
In the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Here's Curry. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league. It's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, or Daniel. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face-off this group.
And we cannot wait. Now here's Peyton. After Ben Simmons miss, Curry on the wing. Good work there as it goes. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are